Hi everyone! It's appropriate that I'm wearing Indian clothes today for my first Bollywood movie review. Today is Holi, which is the Indian Festival of Colors. I think I wrote a previous blog on it, so I'll put the link for that right below if you want to check it out. So I'm heading out with my mom to celebrate that shortly. Today I'm going to do a Bollywood movie review on this movie, Kapoor and Sons. Don't worry, there will be no spoilers given away, just some overarching stuff that I noticed. The movie came out last Friday, so March 18th, and so the story. This is not a typical Bollywood story where you go in thinking it's going to be the typical Bollywood love triangle, but it's so much more. In fact, the love story part can probably be considered a necessary side story. It's one of the most realistic Bollywood movies that I have ever seen. It touches upon real life issues that families face. Um, and the love story part was also realistic. Everything didn't just magically fall into place. They weren't dancing around trees or ran into each other in the rain or anything crazy like that. So the story showed some deep complexities involved in family relationships, which I loved. Betrayal, hurt, forgiveness, healing, love, and yet that unbreakable bond that families have. It didn't sugarcoat anything. Everything was just sort of laid out there the way that it actually would be in real life. To the point where the cast during the argument scenes was actually talking on top of each other. You know, in normal movies, one person talks, another person talks. This was like an actual argument where people were talking at the same time and arguing. Um, I guess at its core, it's essentially a story about the dynamics within human relationships and how we interact with one another, which I loved. Casting and acting, so all six main actors were amazing. Rishi Kapoor played the grandfather, so he had prosthetics on. He was really cute, really funny, a little bit horny, just a really funny character. Rajat Kapoor and Ratna Bhatik Shah played the parents, and they are amazing actors. Their chemistry and the tension between them just felt really real. Fawad Khan and Siddharth Malhotra play the brothers. Major eye candy. If I could insert the emoji that has the heart eyes here, I totally would. They were drool worthy. But besides that, their acting was awesome, and you could actually feel like the two of them were brothers. They had some really good chemistry as well. And then Alia Bhatt does a great job being the cute, spunky, bubbly girl that she naturally is in real life. So she plays herself pretty much, but it works really well. Location. So the vast majority of this movie is shot in India in a hill station in Coonoor. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking. You're like in one or two places for the majority of the movie, and it's just beautiful. It sort of breaks that mold of directors going to foreign exotic locations and filming and trying to wow the audiences and grab the attention of the NRI audience. They're in India. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So the musical score, it's not like a typical Bollywood movie where there's just tons and tons and tons of songs and songs out of place that don't make sense. I think the whole movie has 5 songs, and the actual movie shows 4 of them. 2 of them are part of the plot, so you know they're somewhere and it turns into a song. And the other one is like a background song during a sad moment, and I can't even remember where the 4th one was. I think it was background as well. My favorites are Gargai Chul, which is like a dance party number, and Bolna, which is a slow romantic ballad by my favorite male singer of today, Arijit Singh. So the takeaway here was that all the grandfather wanted was a happy family photo, and it took so much for that to happen. The story introduces really sensitive topics in a genuine but realistic way, which I loved. And the plot is put together really well. There's no extraneous scenes or things that feel out of place or unnecessary. Like, it keeps moving the whole time. You'll laugh quite a bit, you'll cry a little bit, but you probably won't forget this movie too quickly. It made its way onto my list of favorite Bollywood movies, and it takes a lot to get there. So enjoy. Let me know what you think.